New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer time for Friday, January 31st, 2025. Last day of January. It's going to be a quick year, isn't it? So, my name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network. My pronouns are he and him, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time with you in prayer. So glorious. So, today, I wanted to remind you that prayer is always a benefit. So regardless of whatever it is that's going on in your life, whether it's things that are magnificent and you want to be expressing gratitude for that, or whether it's things that are challenging that you want to open up to greater solutions, greater possibilities, or you want more of what you already have. You want to be able to express it and bring it out into the world in a greater way. So all great reasons for prayer. And of course, you can always send a prayer request here at prayer@ntmedia.org. And we would be delighted to hold your intention. So this morning, I wanted to share this reading with you. This comes from a book called From What It Takes to Heal by Prentice Hemphill. And they wrote this. They wrote, "The first step in any change is imagining that something else is possible for you and for the world. Recovering our ability to imagine what doesn't yet exist and committing ourselves to what we envision would carry us through the hardest moments." I don't know about you, but I know that for myself and for many people I know, and for everything that I see in the news, there are indeed some of the hardest moments that people have been facing. And so whether we're talking about someone who is dealing with illness, someone dealing with loss, someone dealing with pain of whatever kind, disillusionment, anger, whatever it might be, this is the time to allow ourselves to open, to grow. So let's go into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. And just allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. And so we know, without a doubt, that as we take this breath, we are connected one to another, to life itself. Each of us is connected one to another and within the one. Each of us is the one. It's a difficult concept for me to wrap my mind around, but the reality of it is we are all from the same source. We are all created from the same God stuff, and there can be nothing outside of God. heady thought, isn't it? So I hold that thought. I hold that belief. I hold that understanding. And I allow that to inform me. And so thinking of what is going on in my life, thinking of what is going on in the life of others, thinking of what's going on in the world, I do choose to envision a greater world. I choose to envision a world of greater peace. I choose to envision a life for myself that is free from fear, free from suspicion and doubt. I see for myself and for the world the ability to open, but to do so requires desire, requires attention, and it requires us to have clarity. And so knowing that each of us has a need, each of us has a desire to see our own lives fulfilled. Knowing that loving Spirit only wants the greatest good for each and every one of us. And knowing that the greatest good cannot reward one and take away from another. I start with a recognition of abundance. I recognize and I hold in my mental equivalent the idea that everything that this planet needs already exists. Everything. We have in our grasp all of the resources that we need to make this world a better place. And so I hold that image. And I also hold within myself an image for myself of how I can contribute to that. I see myself as recognizing the importance of Mother Earth and how we treat her. I recognize that we don't own this planet. We are the caretakers of this planet, the caretakers for who come after us. And so I hold that intention, I hold that clear thought, and I look to the wisdom of the One, the brilliance of the One that lives within to help guide me, to help me find ways to bring that vision into actuality, to go from this idea, this thought, through to manifestation. And to do that, I recognize that it takes energy, it takes strength, it takes determination. And so I do indeed commit myself to that effort. And I ask, what is it that I need to ensure that I will be able to follow through on my intent? And then I work on acquiring anything that I need. Sometimes it's additional knowledge. Sometimes it's the help of another person. But the answers are within. The answer might be to ask someone else. The answer might be to open my hands and ask for help. Whatever it is that is necessary, that is what I want to be able to do. And so I want to be able to hold myself and hold the world in a sense of compassion. Because as I envision what it is that I want, I have to recognize that each of us has our own path. Each of us moves at our own pace. Each of us envisions things somewhat differently. And so knowing that each of us is divine, knowing that each of us has at the heart of who we are, that wholeness, that perfection, that completeness, I open my mind to the possibility that many approaches are valid, that many opportunities can be taken. And I also use my ability to discern, using the wisdom of the one, to recognize what needs to be released. In order to move forward in one place, I might need to leave something else behind. Not something of value, but something that is limiting, something that is a false belief, something that prevents me from being truly who and whose I am. And so today my prayer takes me all the way from the very thought, the envisioning of what it is that I want to see manifest in my life, all the way through to that manifestation. That is the power of prayer. That is the power of the one. Because all that I do here in this plane, I do through the abilities of the one, through the wisdom of the one, through the strength and the compassion of the one. And so knowing that I have been blessed to be this channel, to be this place where the light and the love of God can shine in the world, I give thanks. I give thanks and I release my word so that I may let God and let go. And so it is. Hello, Akmal. Peace and blessings to you. It's all love. Good to see you. All right, folks. Whatever is going on in your life, whatever it is that you see in the world, know that God is always present. God, Gaia, Allah, the universe, whatever term you use, always present, always working on our behalf, always providing love to each and every one of us, always providing that same strength, that same compassion. It's all here for the taking. So, do what you can today to live as fully as possible. Recognize your perfection, your wholeness, your completeness. Let it shine. All right, folks. A couple of things. Today on the New Thought Media Network at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, Just One You with Barbara Jean, Reverend Barbara Jean. 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and now the good news. At 6 p.m. Mountain Time, the Friday Fireside Chat with Reverend Michael Magnus. So, lots of good stuff for you. Have a magnificent day. And never doubt that you are loved and you are love. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.